Hi, I'm Patti. I'm a jewelry designer here at Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, and today I'm going to be taking you through making these amazing Iolite earrings. They're Iolite and sterling silver, featuring some really beautiful textured large jump rings and some of these really great stardust beads in sterling silver. So let's look at all of the materials that we'll be using. First, we're going to be using some Iolite rounds and some square dowels. And then the rest of our findings are all in sterling. We've got eye pins, head pins, a couple of sizes of those beautiful textured jump rings, some little standard jump rings, these great stardust rondelles, some great textured ear wires, and some round link chain. So let's go ahead and get started with the project. The first thing I'm going to do when making this earring is make these links. So let's start with that. The links are made with some little eye pins, some square dowels, and some of the little stardust rondelles. I'm going to grab an eye pin and I'm going to thread on one of the little stardust rondelles. And then several of the Iolite square dowels. There's one. And sometimes the holes are just a little bit small. That's okay. Gemstone beads tend to have pretty small holes. There's one, 2, and 3. And we'll put on one more of the little stardust rondelles. Then at the top of those beads, I'm going to make a 90-degree bend, just about. Then I'll grab my round nose plier and I will bend that around and make a little eye on the other end of this link. Just like that. Okay, so there's one link and we need 2 more just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more links. Okay, now that I've finished all 3 of those links, we're going to go ahead and cut the chain links that go with them. So we've got one that is 9 links long, one that's 5 links long, and one that is 3 links long. So I'm going to grab a bit of my chain and I'm going to measure out 5 links. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll cut it at the link above that. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the chain to one end of one of the links. And to open the link, I'm going to open it sideways, always sideways. Slide on the chain and close it firmly sideways and rock it back and forth a little bit to get a nice tight connection. Then I've got my other 2 lengths of chain here. I've got a 3 and a 9. I'm going to go ahead and add those to my links. Again, I'm going to open that sideways, add on the end of the chain, and close it up, rocking that back and forth just a little bit to get a nice tight connection. And the same with the last link. There we go. We've got all 3 links attached to chain. The next thing I'll do is make the little dangles that dangle inside these jump rings at the bottom. We'll use little ball pins to do that. and some of the little Iolite rounds. So I'll just take my ball pin, thread on a round, and then use my chain nose plier to make a 90-degree bend just above the top of the bead. Then I'll take my round nose plier and about the middle of that tail, I'm going to roll it up until I hit the bead. And then roll back just a little bit so the little opening is right directly above the bead. And then I'll take my flush cutter and cut that off. Now, a little trick, if you can't get really into the lead there right as close as you can bend that away from the bead and then your cutter will get closer. And then you can just bend that back up. Then I'm going to take my little dangle that I just made and attach the other end of one of the links, just like that. Here are my jump rings. I'm going to go ahead and add a jump ring and close that up by bending it out sideways and bending it back. And make a nice tight connection, rock it back and forth just a little bit. And then you end up with your jump ring surrounding your dangle. And we're going to do that for the other two. Okay, now that I have all three of my dangles made, I just need to add my dangles to the large jump ring. We'll do that using 3 small standard jump rings. So I'm going to grab one of those with my chain nose pliers, and then I'll use my bent chain nose pliers to hold it with the opening right near the top. Open that up sideways, and then add the end of the chain on one dangle to the large jump ring and close that up. Sideways, rock it back and forth a little bit, and there's the first one, and we'll grab another jump ring and we'll repeat this for the other 2 dangles. Okay. Now I have all 3 of my dangles attached to the large jump ring. What's left is to create the top link and add the ear wire. We'll grab an eye pin, one of the Stardust rondelles, one of the little Iolite squaredels, one of the Iolite rounds, one of the Iolite squaredels, and then the last little Stardust rondelle. There we go. I'll go ahead and make that 90-degree bend at the top of the beads. Use my round nose pliers in the middle there and roll that up until we hit the beads. And then just kind of bump it back up so it's right at the center and the top. And then use the chain nose pliers to bend that away a little bit and get in there with the flush cutter. Cut off the tail. Bend that back up. And we're going to go ahead and add this end to the large jump ring. So I'm going to open that up sideways a little bit, and I'm going to close it back up sideways and rock it back and forth until I get a nice tight fit. Okay. So now all we need to do is add the ear wire. So I'm going to go ahead and open the ear wire sideways a bit. Add on the other end of that link and close the ear wire sideways. So I'll rock it back and forth a little bit, get a nice tight connection. And there we have our beautiful Iolite drop earrings. So you'll repeat all those steps to make your second earring, and then you're all set. Thank you so much for being with us here today. Make sure and check out our website for all of the other beautiful start to finish projects that we have available for you. Make sure and like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.